82. The Tree. My first glimpses of the tree, I cannot bear. It's too much. I'll revisit later. Suddenly, Gurik is here, in the sacredness of the moment, as I rest the shattered eyes of my heart on the tree. His eyes lock onto mine with a gentle smile and a subtle tilt of his head. He guides my gaze to the tree and delicately engraves the depths of his final act on the sacred slate of my consecrated spirit. The tree stands tall, her thick branches stretching towards the sky like embracing arms, her beautiful green leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. Her eternal purpose and role are to provide shelter, shade, and sustenance for all who seek refuge beneath her boughs. Her roots delve deep into the earth, anchoring her in stability and strength. Her leaves reach for the heavens, symbolizing growth, renewal, and the connection between heaven and earth. She is a guardian of the natural world, a wise and gentle sentinel, a silent witness to the passage of time and cycles of life. Her eternal purpose is to nurture, protect, and inspire all who encounter her splendor. And Gurik is her blessed and most precious companion. The tree understands without bounds. Her wisdom and her knowledge reach their ethereal branches far beyond the earthly world of limited understanding. She transcends the limits of time and space. She knows the torture chamber of his suffering, the prison of his self-created addictions, his insurmountable fear of impending change, the bondage of his choices. She knows it all. The tree bears testimony, her multitude memories of moments. Gurik, sitting on his patio, the ashtray overflowing, her expansive and towering presence on his doorstep, gazing upon her majesty, thinking, contemplating, wrestling, suffering, within reach of her and her branch. The mother of his soul, soothing him, stretching out the branch of liberation, reaching out to him, extending her sacred invitation, until he couldn't take it any longer. He couldn't see the way forward, until there was no other way. She was the only way. The tree knows about predestined events, about prophetic destinies, about the ultimate threshold between life and death, the ultimate portal that connects the eternity of it all, the seeds of promise that was buried in the soil of her earth, carried the prophecy of Gurik's final act. In that moment, that utterly sacred moment. She became the bridge, her branch the golden steps, offering Curig the passage, his ticket onto the voyage of forever. Curig instills in me the knowingness of his courage, his fears, his entrapment, his desire to be set free. I instill in myself the knowingness of my courage, my fears, my entrapment, my desire to be set free. I bow before the tree at her ultimate altar of self-sacrifice. Her ground is holy and sacred. I render my tribute to her, mother to mother. I offer her the scarred gifts of my mortal motherhood, my failures, my flaws, my fears, my fragmented self. I bestow my gratitude upon her. I honor her immortality. She is the eternal mother. She adopted my son, loves him as her own, the firstborn fruit of my womb. Thank you, Mother. She stretches out the branch of liberation. She reaches out to me. She extends her sacred invitation. She is now the mother of my soul, adopting me, loving me, soothing me. I comprehend. I expand. I eat from the fruit of the tree. Her taste is unlike anything I've ever tasted. Bittersweet in the sacredness of her juiciness. I savor her with abandon. She nourishes me. I commit to nurturing my own growth and well-being, just as she nurtures the growth and well-being of all living things. I promise to cherish and protect the earth, to honor her cycles and rhythms, and to celebrate the beauty and wonder of her creation. In this sacred space, I offer my gratitude to Mother Earth for the abundance of blessings she has bestowed upon me. I vow to reciprocate her love and generosity by being her guardian, a protector of her resources and a champion of her beauty. As thunder's vibrations resonate deep within my soul, I feel my son's loving essence, a gentle whisper in the midst of the storm. Our eternal bond, forged in the depths of creation, continues to evolve and flourish. I cherish the 33-year odyssey we shared, a tapestry woven with laughter, tears, and the whispers of our hearts. Even in the silence of the past 5 years, our love remained. its former brightness softened to a gentle glow. Together we shall journey on, two souls bound by an unbreakable cord. Our connection, a testament to the immortal power of love.